Evan Vierling across for Clark. Clark, nice move to go to the net. Clark shot, scores! What a play by the rookie defenseman. You look like a veteran there. Brant Clark to Forrester. Shot, scores! Tyson Forrester picks up the corner. Breakaway here. Cardwell, shot, scores!
Duhart back out here for the Colts. Shot right on front, tip in, scores! Jacob Frasca gets the goal for the Barrie Colts.
Clark takes it away at his own blue line. He'll skate it up. Goes to Cardwell, cross for Frasca, stop, rebound, and scores!
All right, I'm joined here by Marty Williamson. First of all, welcome back to Barrie. Let's talk about what this new opportunity as a new head coach and GM means to you, just to be back with the team that gave you your start in the OHL.
Well, that's it. It's exciting. We love Barrie. It was tough leaving, many years ago. It seems like, I guess, 10, 12 years ago now. And, to come back, we had 6 great years here. I kind of came back into the organization a couple of years ago. Dale wanted me to come and help and, come back as an advisor type role. And then unfortunately, we lost Dale, and Howie and I started to talk, and, we were pretty comfortable down in St. Catharines, but this offer was too good to turn down, and to come back to Barrie and to lead the Colts and to kind of have Dale on my shoulder, it's an exciting time for us.
Yeah, I mean, replacing Dale is not easy. We all know that. Maybe you can speak a little bit to, what it's like to fulfill the role that he had, and knowing just how much he meant to this organization.
Well, we became very close friends, and, Dale was the one that really kind of pushed me to come back in the advisor role. And he wanted to, get some help and build this thing and win a championship for the fans of Barrie and for Howie and, the organization. So, all of a sudden, we're golfing, one summer and talking about the team. And then he gave me a call that he'd got cancer. And then it seemed like he'd beat it. And then he got more bad news. And, I was one of those guys that got the call, on Sunday. Dale passed on the Tuesday, and he kind of just talked to me about my son and what he can improve on, and just a very special call. But, I always said to my wife, I was kind of looking for a sign. This was later, whether to come back to Barrie or not. And that phone call was kind of the sign for me that, that he really wanted me to do this. He loved this organization. He loved this team. And, to carry this on, it's kind of special. And, I know Dale would want that. So I'm kind of honored to be, to have this opportunity.
Yeah, those are really, really nice words. Now, 2019, 2020 was, a bit of a tough year for the Colts, and Dale falling ill, bit of turnover behind the bench. Kind of viewing this year as like a fresh slate, right?
Exactly. That's what the owner really wanted. And, there is familiarity with the team, with me and that kind of stuff. And I know the players, they didn't know me that well. They saw me around a little bit with, Dale and then Warren and Todd and, that kind of thing. So, it's been a good transition, but, the main thing, the players are just excited to be back, and, they're almost as excited as I am. And, we're just happy to be on the ice and smiles on the faces and get this thing, kind of put everything behind us and COVID and everything, and just get playing hockey.
And what would you say is, the identity you want to establish here with this team? What's the culture of the Barrie Colts going to look like?
Yeah, we just want to be hard to play against. We think we have a good talent level on this team, and, our work ethic has to be something that people talk about. We want the talent to be secondary. We want how hard we play the game, how disciplined we play the game, and just to be good teammates, to play for each other. And, I think if we can take care of those things, and then with the talent that we believe we have on this team, that good things are ahead for us. Now,
it's kind of been a unique year where, people haven't really gotten a chance to see these guys play very much, relying on a lot of video. But you've gotten a chance to get a good look at this team, I guess, over the past few weeks at this point. What's impressed you most about those younger guys really, really eager to get started after being out for over a year?
Well, it really is different, because even I remember back to my Ice Dog days, and that you'd have maybe 3-4 new guys coming into your team, where now you've 8, 9, 10 guys are brand new and haven't played in the league. So the learning curve of having these guys, but the energy and the talent of these young guys. I mean, it's amazing now the speed they play with and how good the fitness, the conditioning that they come in with, and the dedication of these guys. So it's been, I remember my very first skate with the Barrie Colts, and I had a young centerman, Brian Little, and I was just amazed by how hard he worked. Well, it just seems nowadays there's so many guys that, put in that work and the effort in the summer times. And, we've been real excited. Hunter Haight is a special kind of player, and, we're excited with him. But really, we have a group of guys, Bo Akey, who we drafted this year in the first round. And, I think that's going to be one of, besides our core, which we believe is talented, these young guys are going to push them hard, and that's a good thing.
Great. Well, maybe we can kind of quickly walk through the strength of this team. We'll start up front.
Well, we're going to have, a group of guys, veterans that have come back. Obviously, we were hoping to get Tyson Forrester back, and that's up in the air, or it doesn't look good because Tyson is so good that he's doing well for himself. So we're happy for him. But, Oscar Olsson is going to be an interesting player. We don't know a ton of him other than he's a first-round pick to the NHL. So that's a pretty good pedigree right there. But he'll come in and, be a big left winger for us. Evan Verling is, at New York Ranger camp. We're expecting a real big year from him. Cardwell has made huge strides, and pretty excited that he got drafted. And after missing his draft and then get drafted in the next year to San Jose, he's looked very good in exhibition. So, we think the talent level is good. Jordan Frasca is going to have a fantastic year for us. The dedication and the character of this guy is just what you need on championship teams, and he's going to be a big piece for us. So, and as I said, the group of young guys, we've got some good overage players. Anthony Tabak has looked real good. Porco has looked real strong. So, there's a group of guys up front that we're pretty excited with. And Hunter Haight had a fantastic under-18 camp, and I know Hockey Canada spoke very well of him. He's got a real complete game. He reminds me of Brian Little, and how complete his game is. He does everything well. So, it's an exciting group. As a coach, first time back or in a while, it's nice to have the talent that we have.
That's great. And of course, I think we're all kind of looking to Brandt Clarke to kind of lead the defensive group here. Maybe you can speak to Clarke, and then just what the rest of the blue line is going to look like.
Yeah, he's an elite player. There's just no doubt about it. There's parts of his game which you just don't coach. It's you just got to let him do what Brandt does and then you kind of reel him in some other areas. And I think his defensive game is highly underrated. That's where we've been most impressed with him so far. He just left us to go to LA's camp, but he's going to turn heads there, and we hope to get him back and really be a leader for us on the back end. He'll do unbelievable job in our power play, and just 5-on-5. He's a wonderful young man. So we're excited to have him hopefully back. So and then, we've got a good group of guys. We've got a couple, our import, Cholak, again, he's off to Las Vegas, but he's looked real good here in a couple skates that we've seen him. A big man, 6'4", looks like he can do a little bit of everything. He's got some offense, but he's plays strong defense. Our number one pick, Bo Akey, is going to be the next Brandt Clarke, hopefully, for us down the road. And I know in a couple exhibition scrimmages we had, I heard one rookie say to the other rookie, is that Brandt Clarke? And it was actually Bo Akey. So that was a compliment to Bo. So, it's a good group we have back there. I think Nathan Allenson will be a leader for us on this hockey team, and a great overage player. So, and then, we got Treadle and quite a group of guys, Connor Punnett and Lemieux. So we feel that might be the strength of our team, is our group of defense back there. So, if there is a question mark with us, it's obviously goaltending. We lost Jet Greaves to the American League, and we didn't have, that's one thing I didn't think was going to happen, and it's great for Jet, but it's a bit of a hit through us. So we've got a lot of young guys trying out that really don't have experience in the league, and we're just going to have to feel that out through exhibition games, and whether we have to make a move outside the organization or whether these guys can do it is kind of yet to be seen.